Hey everybody, Two Shots Fired here. Welcome to another Fallout 76 video. Today's video, the best place to grind for resources. Where are we? The Allegheny Asylum. Cue the music.
Easy go.
Fort Defiance, aka the Allegheny Asylum. Now, the only thing that I do as far as perk cards for this, when I come here to grind for resources, I make sure I have the Pharma card. Other than that, whatever cards it is you like to use with, you will encounter some ghouls and you will encounter at least one low-level boss. So let's get to it. First thing I do when I get here, I always check. There's always a hunting rifle and 308 rounds. If you have the Pharma card on, you hit the search button, and just like that, you get some extra resources in that first aid kit. I never ever, this right now is the currently joining the event for Line in the Sand. I never fight this. I have done it a couple of times, but when I'm coming here for resources, I just march right through and go straight in. The reason I like this place for grinding for resources is because you can get just about every single resource you need, and I do mean every single one, to include caps. Here's why. Just about every single resource you can imagine is here, and this place is chock full of straitjackets, and straitjackets with a max hard bargaining and some mentats you can get, I think it's 50 caps for. I usually get 50 caps. Oh, look, we got some fun friends coming. Alright, I will tell you, this place is broken as far as the ghouls. For whatever reason, they attack you. As soon as you kill them, they go back to where they spawned from, and if you don't grab the loot that they have on them, you will be out of luck. So now I'm just going to go through and show you all the rooms that I hit, and show you why I really like this place the best. Straitjacket. There should be about 26 straitjackets in here. Sometimes I get a few more, it just depends. So this one seems to always be broken also. It's very rare that I ever get to use the search on that one. Also looks like somebody may have beat me in here, or maybe this is a result of not having been away long enough for the loot that normally spawns there to show up. That is a Wendigo. The low-level bosses that are here are usually only going to be a glowy or a Wendigo, and that's definitely a Wendigo. Don't forget that all mirrors also work exactly like medicine chests or first aid kits, whatever you want to call them. That'd be one of the guys that I killed, and he spawned here, and as you can see, I cannot loot him now. Oh, that's fun. That's different. Yeah, that's not at all creepy. Yeah, so yeah, there's that. Excuse me, fella, you're in my way. Huh. And now he's there. Very interesting. Whoa, and you saw that one's body left and has now respawned somewhere else. I'll tell you, I do love this game very much. I enjoy a lot of the aspects of this game, but it is a little bit buggy, and it does do some weird things sometimes. As you can see, I'm suffering from some kind of worms. I'm not going to bother curing myself until after I get past all of the bad guys in here, so that I don't have to cure myself for a second time. Oh, I missed. I didn't miss that time. Excuse me. Rude. So rude. Honestly, I never go in those rooms because it's usually a flip lighter or something. It's just not worth the effort to go in and get whatever's in that room. To each his own. I'm not going to show you what's in there because, like I said, it's not worth the effort, in my opinion. I will also tell you that I must have been here recently because a lot of the stuff that normally would spawn is just not here. This might be also another aspect of the game being broke in this particular area. Normally there would be a pumpkin right there, as well as a straitjacket, and you can also see the Fasnacht mask is there as well. Right here by the skeleton would also be another straitjacket. Bag of fertilizer. What in the world? Everything is missing from this game. I don't think I've been here. I haven't been here in a few days. None of this stuff should be all missing. What is going on, Bethesda? I can actually hear something going in and out of doors. And just like that, just as I was saying, the dead bodies will respawn somewhere else, and I don't even know if we'll be able to get anything off of it or not. Flip lighter. And actually, what I just picked up was the cigarette, which to me is useless. I don't do a lot of armor rebuilding areas. Here we are on the third floor, just after you come up the ramp. Right here's the ramp. At some point or another, I must have been in here, and just within a few days or something, because the majority of everything is missing. But I will tell you, there's always at least 2 of those Vault-Tec Alarm clocks, that gives you nuclear material. And I think somewhere right in here, yeah, it must have been where last time I left off was right in here somewhere, and that's why all of this stuff is now here again. So I'll just finish the video from here. But you get the idea. This place has absolutely everything you could need in terms of resources. Straight jackets. There's another straight jacket. I take a lot of all the cloth because I have a lot of plans for outfits, and you can sell the outfits, which I will show in another video, which also you can sell for caps. Alright, so we've cleaned the majority of that stuff out. I always take there's a lot of enamel buckets in here. Enamel buckets give you steel and plastic. Another mirror, you can search the mirrors. There you go. Metal bucket. Mop's gonna have plastic and wood. Across the bridge. Oh, you know what? I do this every time. I want to show you. So right when you come through, you have to come this way. When you come through the bathroom, when you get to the bridge, make a quick left, go in this room. There's always gold in here. There's a gold bar, I believe it's 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and you gotta wiggle it around a little bit. PlayStation 4 is a little bit tricky. It might be easier on with a PC. There you go, 5. There's a pillow behind her head. I don't really care about the prospector's hat, but that is where one is, in case you wanted to know. And a straight jacket. Come back out, across the bridge. There should be a dude right there. What's up, dude? And take his junk. Duct tape, duct tape. Beaker stands have copper in them. Those are good for rubber and steel. There's always bouffant. I'm not going to unlock the safe, but it usually has some low-level junk in it. Tons and tons of these surgical trays, as well as wire baskets. There's a lot more wire baskets in the laundry room, which you will see here in a minute. The Wendigo's gonna be somewhere around. I think that was him right there. There he is. We'll grab this. No, he's seen us. Let's take them all on. We'll have a nice little party. What's up, fellas? What y'all doing? Gotta get a little amped up before I get cold. What's up, fellas? Don't be rude. There's plenty of room for all of you. Come on in. About that. There you go. A little something, something. Oh, and we're gonna go. Trying to be rude while I'm looting. Something I also forgot to tell you, even if you are not participating in the event, Line in the Sand, if you're in the asylum when it's happening, and for some reason it happens to go successfully, which I've seen happen, you will benefit and get all those same rewards. It's pretty crazy, but it does happen. And that should be, there may be one or two more ghouls, but that's pretty much it. The rest of the creatures or whatever we have to fight will be bugs. Bugs or mole rats. I'd prefer the mole rats because I hate the bugs. Not my favorite. Make sure to look in right here. There's always a straitjacket right here. I don't know why there's not one right now, but there usually is. I would say 99% of the time there's always a straitjacket there. Usually there's one here too. I only go over here to get to, there's 2 mirrors on the floor. Should be one right there. Some bouffant. And there's one right here. Like I said, heavy in resources this place is. meds, chemicals, every kind of resource you can imagine. It's just a crazy amount of stuff. Might take you about a half an hour to get through this place, but you're going to leave with a ton of stuff. So you come over here. That door's not, when we first came in, I saw that the door wasn't open, so I'm going to just make sure that the door's open. That's a circuit breaker right there to open the door. This is also the location for a mission, Brotherhood of Steel, as well as the line in the sand of it. So you're going to want to know this area pretty well anyway for some of those things. There should be one more right there. I always go this way. Honestly, there's never anything in this room. I usually do check it just to make sure, but there is never anything in that room. Bucket. Hairbrush. There's 2 straitjackets in this room, plus 2 enamel buckets. Toilet paper's good for cloth. Asbestos. Don't forget to check the lockers. The only thing I've ever found in this room was water. And I guess there's a pillow. Tons of aluminum. Aluminum and rubber from those trays. Microscope, the board game. Autopsy, the nuclear one. There's another nuclear one in here. I'll show you where that is. That also has nuclear material. Straitjacket. Typewriter. Mirror on the wall. Who's the greatest of them all? 2 shots fired, brah! 2 shots fired! As long as you hear that proxy ring, you know you're good to go. So sometimes you'll look in there and there won't be anything. And then it shows up. So if you walk away and you hear the little bring, just walk back and get your goods. Alright, I don't pick up glass because I usually end up having to throw glass on the ground after I scrap it, because I just don't use it. Alright, beautiful. One more room over here. Usually the only thing I take it. The dolls have leather, and the wooden blocks, for whatever reason, have lead in them. That's probably some kind of weird sick joke. Or maybe the wooden blocks really did have lead in them. I have no idea. Straitjacket. There's handcuffs. Handcuffs have steel and a screw. Screws we all need for our power armor. Enamel bucket. Jangles, the moon monkey. He's so cool. I don't need him, but he's cool. That has glass and copper. I don't need that because we already have so much rubber. This room's gonna have another straitjacket. And then there should be another one right over here on this bench. And in this case there's not, but oh, there it is right there. No kidding, usually it's sitting on this wooden crate, but for whatever reason it wasn't this time. There's another pillow. Take the pillow. A couple more surgical trays. I don't need any rubber or aluminum, but I do want to show you how much of this you're going to get from here. Straitjacket. Always look in the soda machine. There's at least one, and it made me a liar, but there is usually at least one in there. Straitjacket. Should be an alarm clock right there. That one does have nuclear material if you're looking for nuclear material. Clipboards have wood and springs. Ladle is good for steel. Clipboard. Surgical tray. Now there is is a little table right here. This usually has, I don't know if I already picked it up, but this usually has a straitjacket on it right there. Then there will be another straitjacket in here on top of this filing cabinet. You got a phone, carton of cigarettes, various things might be in those. There's usually nothing over here. Silver locket, 3-to-1 money. If you're starting out and you're really grinding, I would take everything. Eventually you're going to realize what you need and don't need. Okay, from here we're going to drop down the hole and go in through this. Another enamel bucket. Pots are good for steel. Stew pots have copper in them and steel. Glass, I don't want that. I don't want anything there. I do want the stew pot and the ladle. The food. Can always use the food. Dude, I'd love to join you, but I'm in the middle of a video. Let's just see where he's at, see if he's gonna be jumping. Okay, good. No, he's not here. The rags are good for cloth. Another shopping basket. I know you see me. They are the asylum worker uniforms are only worth 2 caps. Since I'm picking up the straitjackets, I don't need those, and I really don't need the extra cloth from that either, because I'm picking up all of the pillows, so I don't bother with the other costumes that are here. But there are other costumes, several different colors. Usually you can find a brown one, a green one. If you're really lucky, you'll find a red one. I will tell you the red one is very rare and very hard to find, but if you find a red one, I would grab it. Also, same with the little hat. There's about 4 different colors of those little hats, and the red one is the hardest one to find. If you're into that sort of thing. Of course, my guy is thirsty, because he's always thirsty. That's how this game works. And now he's not thirsty anymore. Alright, this side, right here in this door, another straitjacket. And I think I'm pretty sure I heard, yeah. But I would much rather deal with the mole rats than the bugs. I hate the bugs. So, we have to deal with mole rats, no big deal. That's it for this little section right here, just that one room. Since I accidentally stuck it in here, I may as well give it a whirl and show you what's in here. Oh, actually, this is a good room to come into. So there's an army helmet if you want the army helmet. I believe that So there's a bug somewhere. There's grenades. Stupid mole rat. There's grenades. I believe he has some stuff on him. Laser rifle. Some more grenades. Truth be told, I don't use the grenades either. Okay, so there's a couple of bugs in here. Die, roach! I hear him, but I don't see him. Where are you? Okay, that's interesting. Something killed it. I don't know what killed it. As you can see, tons and tons of meds in this place, especially if you have the farmer on. Come back around this way. There's some bugs in here. I'll let them chase me down. I believe there's usually 2. This time there was only 1. Plastic and screws. getting to an area where you will see tons and tons of plastic also. So usually stick to one side, one floor, and do the whole thing, and then go up, and then sweep the whole floor, and then do the, and so on and so forth. You could do this however you want to do it, obviously, but this is how I do it. Okay, so you'll see, you come over here, this room has a costume back there. It used to have a straitjacket in it. I don't see a straitjacket anymore. And I haven't seen one in quite a while. Handcuffs and a clipboard. Sometimes there's stuff in there. And then you'll see you come over here, there's a bucket, and this is as far as you can go. So you could go up the ramp and go up the next level, or you could just come right over here and jump right through this window, which is how I go. That way I can continue my sweep on one floor and I'm not missing anything. Another mirror. Another mirror. I was so excited I jumped up with joy. There's another safe. Typewriter. Fan, microscope, and another straitjacket, and look, another medical kit. The paper cups are good for cloth. If the paper cup has a lid and a straw, then you also get plastic. Is it psychotic that I really enjoy listening to them scream? I don't know, it probably is. So I took the plans even though I know them. The reason I do that is because eventually we're going to have player vending machines, and I have been stockpiling plans so that low-level players will be able to buy plans without having to go find them, and I plan on selling them at face value. So that'll be a way cheaper way for you to get the plans if you're low level and you want to be able to do a lot of camp building than going to the vendors and paying their ridiculous prices. So right here there is a tremendous amount of pillows in this little trolley thing. These Med-X's I don't use, but I do sell them. They're good caps. I think 9 caps if you have all this stuff maxed out. The military ammo bags are good for your armor building. You need to break those down to have the necessary components for your armor building. I don't remember off the top of my head what they have. At the end, when I break everything down, I'll show you exactly what they have. Ooh, I do love some Yum Yum eggs. So excited about them Yum Yum eggs. Also, if you're going to grind resources like this, I do suggest wearing your excavator armor because you're going to be heavy after leaving here. Although there is a workbench, Tinker's workbench, that allows you to bulk everything, which also I would suggest doing. Again, I don't take the glass beakers because I don't use glass. I don't know what you use glass for. I think it might be for making scopes and stuff like that, but since I primarily use melees, I just don't have a need for it. I don't think there's anything in the camp build that requires glass either, so I usually end up either dropping it or scrapping it and then dropping it. I don't even try and sell it. I just get rid of it. I just don't need it. I think that's a blue one. Oh, that's just junk. It's just junk, Michael. There is a baton in here, and I think there's plans to make it electrified if you want. That's not my thing, so I never pick it up. I'll also tell you, if you're interested in the beer helmet, I would say 9 out of 10 times it's right here on this wheelchair. Another straight jacket. There is also several bags of chlorine in this place. I don't really know what you use the chlorine for, but if you're looking for chlorine, this is definitely one of the places that you can get it. So this is as far as this section will let you get to. So usually what you have to do is just go back. You can go up those stairs, or what I like to do is just a quick double check to see, make sure I didn't miss anything. And then I go all the way to the end of the building. There's a set of stairs right here, and that way I for sure I'm not missing anything. And I start at this end again. I did actually just pass it. There's a room right here. You can go along the edge, and there's a game, and that one has nuclear material in it. Bucket, toilets, yeah, bug, I forgot, so sorry, there's a bug in here. He has nuclear waste, I'll take it. Can't remember why I'm saving nuclear waste at the moment, but I do need it, so I'll grab it. Pork and beans is almost always there. 9 out of 10 times it's always there. Alright, we are just about in the clear here. This is the weirdest thing. Sometimes the bugs just die. Bad water. Don't drink the bad water. Unless you want to. It's up to you. I wonder if you can jump in it. Well, if I had to guess, I would say I was either standing on top of it or not in it. Oh, I might be in it. That's funny. Alright, moving right along. Mop! Over here. Phone. There is another straitjacket. There's a pillow. There's another surgical tray. Bag of fertilizer. This box, I'll tell you, always has something different. Same with all the boxes in this room. They always have something different. Woo! Marine tactical helmet. Do you know how hard that is to get? That's crazy. Somebody will want that for sure. I will get that. Somebody might say, well, why didn't you leave it for the next player? The truth is, I have no idea if the next player would even see it, if it's a random spawn for each individual person or not. But like I said, I will get it, and I will put it in the player vending machines, and I will sell it for its face value, not the ridiculous amount that, you know, you would find at the vendors. I think that it probably has a huge amount of money on it at the vendors. That has a value of and I think that's my caps. That has a value of 50. At the vendors, I'm pretty sure though it would be about 1,500 caps. So I will sell it for 50. Really, just the gunpowder is the only useful thing there. I very rarely go in this room either. It just doesn't really have anything that I ever need. And we are almost done with this place. I do go to the top. There's some water. I do go to the top because there's a lot of plastic up there. Mop. Mop, mop, mop all day long. Gonna mop till the dirt is gone. That's a terrible Adam Sandler. I don't know why, but you can't have this pot. No matter how much you click on it, you just can't have it. So, I'm sorry if I teased you with it and now you're in love with it, but you can't have it. Them's the berries. Also, another room that almost never has anything in it except the one ammo bag. But that one ammo bag you want. And never leave the ammo bags. Okay, this door right here has a soda machine in it, and almost always there is a soda in there as well. And there you go, there was one. I have seen 5 or 6 of them in there. It's crazy. Just depends on your luck. That's about all I want from this room. Glue for sniffing. I'm just kidding. And an ammo bag. I don't sniff the glue, sir. Fuel. I don't use the fuel at all. I don't sell it. I don't need it. Stew pots, though. I mean, heck yeah, I'm gonna make some stews. Typewriter. You know, because, typing. Dog bowls give you 2 plastic. I grab them, and there's 5 of them in here. That's 10 plastic right there, if my math is right. I'd have to take my shoes off to figure that out for sure. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. And another one. Bites the dust. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cure what ails me because I think I'm past all of the ghouls and baddies and whatnot. And I don't want to have whatever it is, worms I have. Rad worms. Sounds cool. They're worms and they're rad. But no, they make you thirsty. I almost always overlook this room. It's right here towards the end. I guess towards the end doesn't really mean anything to you. But it's one of these blown out rooms. You can go right in here. And there's usually a crap ton of meds. Usually. I would say there's 3 at least, normally, for whatever reason. The game has been generous in other places, so it decided not to be generous there. Moving right along. Sometimes there's ammo in there you might use. I very rarely get any ammo out of that. And now we are in a complete and safe environment that nothing will get you. Once you go past these doors, you are done. All of the baddies are gone. So I go ahead and take this off because I'm not running anywhere. I'm so cute in my little outfit. Alright. Toolbox. Overseer's box always has good stuff in it. Get some lights on so we can see. Pillow. Ammo bag. Pillow. Pillow. Psycho Bluff. Drugs. I like the drugs. Drugs are good. I mean, no more federal jobs. The world's kind of ended. There's lots of ghouls and other crazy stuff out there. Why not? Why not partake in some stuff to get away from it all? I'm not sure what that is. It's a note. No way out. I don't think I've ever read that. Another thing I like about this game, there's really no storyline. A lot of people complained about that. I never complained about it because, you know what? I do unlock this room because there's a lot of guns and stuff in here, and especially if you're, let's say you're level 30, you need to break them guns down so that you can learn recipes off of them. But I like the fact that there's no storyline in the game because all I want to do is gather and kill. That's what's fun to me. That's what I really enjoy about this game. Stew pot. Gun. 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 All of those things. I don't need your test tube. You keep your test tube. Gun. And then we're going to run down here. Some throwing knives. I took that hollow tape. I didn't really want it, and now I have it. And, you know, mistakes were made, but it's all good. Take those things. Do we need to take a leak? Oh, look, there's a box in here, and it has absolutely nothing. Large beaker, which I just said I don't take glass. More drugs. Lots and lots of... I think you get more drugs here than you get at the hospital. The hospital in the game. I don't know about hospitals in real life. I'll take both of those. Sometimes, if you're lucky, there will be a tinfoil hat sitting on this bench. I've seen it maybe twice. And in this building, I've seen maybe 4 total of tinfoil hats. Tinfoil hats are fun. I have some in real life because, you know, tinfoil. So there's another gun. Straight jacket. Ammo bag. Pillow. And we're gonna rest now because, well, I'm an idiot and I hit rest. But I am a cute rester. I'm a cute sleeper. I'm cute. I think I'm an idiot. Don't Don't hit your head. Pillar. Take the pillar, son. Alright. Now, if you haven't done the Brotherhood of Steel quest yet, this is as far as you're going to be able to go. But I've done it, so I can go upstairs. That's unfortunate for you. Sometimes there's a one of those magazines or comic books right here. Sometimes I would take those, but I do actually have 3 or 4 of those, and they're always here, so I have no need to get them at the moment. Vegetable starch is always good. Toy truck gives you some plastic and a screw, I think. So there is a first aid kit here. Even if you take, you can still research, and you can, as you see, it'll still work. So I often forget to do that. Don't need no baker stand. Don't forget the medicine chest. Nothing. I'm so excited about the plastic, I jumped for joy. Look at all this here plastic. Man, plastic galore. I do love me plastic. And in a minute, I'll show you why. Oh, and there's a soda pop. So, lots of stuff here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Recipes. Ground mole rat, yummy. Sometimes there's stuff in there. There's soda and what looks like corn. Nothing's in there. Take that. Take all these her things. This her thing. This all of this stuff. Sometimes, I would say 50% of the time for me, because I think this building is visited a lot, there'll be a power armor suit here, and usually it'll have a fusion core. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It's always worth checking. Alright, that's the whole building. Now I'm going to go downstairs to the 3rd floor real quick, and I'm going to show you what we got, what haul we got. Now I did intentionally empty out all of my junk before I came here so you could see exactly how much stuff we end up getting. This will take a second because I do want to show you everything that you get to scrap, and you just hit craft. And I don't personally like to hit the scrap all button because you just don't know. This game can be a little bit sketchy, and I don't want to scrap something I don't want to scrap. Nuclear material. Why there's nuclear material in a board game, I don't know, but there you go. Must have got the crossbow off of the Wendigo. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to keep it, but that's pretty cool. I could sell it. It's worth 36, so realistically it's probably about 15 caps, but I'm just going to shred it. I know I got that out of the duffel bag. Again, value is actually not bad. I might hold on to it and sell it. Lots of plastic. Fun fact, the drill can actually be used as a weapon also. It's a terrible weapon and you're probably going to die, but you could use it as a weapon. Steel 35, plastic 35. I love these enamel buckets. Freaking glass. There you go, ballistic fiber. Yeah, I knew it was something that you needed for your armor. Ballistic fiber. 20 ballistic fiber. That'll probably upgrade all, or not upgrade, but it'll probably repair all of my armor needs. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. 27 pillows, 27 cloth. A lot of cloth. I got a lot of cloth out of this run. A lot of plastic. In a second, we're just about through. We'll do the tally and I'll show you exactly how many straitjackets and how much of all the resources we ended up getting. As you can see, this is a huge haul. It is a huge, huge haul of stuff. That's why I like this place. It's about a half an hour once you learn out the lay of the land. Look at all these straitjackets. That is a lot of straitjackets. That is a lot of caps. That's a lot of caps knocked out in one spot for you. Submachine gun. Go bye-bye. 33 aluminum, 33 rubber, all off of one object. So you get one rubber, one aluminum off of one deal. I'm a little teacup, da 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 da. I don't use the throwing knives, so I just scrap them. Man, and it just keeps going. Sorry, this is a little bit long, but it'll be worth it in the end for you to see exactly how much you get. Once again, I said nuclear material, spring, glass, and aluminum. That's a great, the two of those in this place alone. There's the other alarm clock that gives you also nuclear material. Wendigo teeth. Wooden blocks. Oh no, I probably should not have scrapped that. I don't know what I scrapped, but it's all good. Almost to the end. Almost to the end, my friends. And that's it. Alright, let's get out of this for a second. And let's go to my junk. 70 aluminum scrap. 20 ballistic fibers, bone shards, ceramic scrap, circuits, concrete, copper, cork, crystal, adhesive, fiber optics, fiberglass spools, glass shards, gold scrap, lead scrap, loose screws, loose springs, plastic, nuclear waste, raw asbestos, cloth, leather, rubber, silver, steel, acid, antiseptic, oil, and wood scraps. That is a ridiculous amount of resources right there. All in one spot. Not to mention, we got a couple of plans. We got a dumpster plan and a tactical, marine tactical helmet. I ain't gonna lie, that's not a normal one. That is so rare. That's the first time I've seen that, and I've been here 100 times at least. Your best bet for that is Watoga and Harper's Ferry, and eventually I'll get around to showing you that spot too. Ammo, tons and tons of ammo we picked up. Half this crap I don't even use, but I did pick up a ton of ammo there. The only ammo I normally keep on me is 308, 45, and 5 mil. So all of the rest of this was from here. And let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it, like I said. And then as far as in apparel, we grabbed a ton of straight jackets. And you can see, what did I just do? I think I just put one on. I sure did. I just put one on. That's just dumb. And apparently I'm suffering from bone worms now, and I don't even know where I got that. We haven't fought anything. Alright, well... I think this is what I normally wear. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well that is it for this place. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you out in any way. If you liked it, please leave a comment or a like or all of those things that YouTubers say. Anything will help. I'm going to be making a lot of Fallout 76 videos, and we also have some other videos planned for very soon. So please stay tuned, and thank you very much. Key the music.
Easy go.